Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay? And I mean that, like, actually, can you hear me okay this time? Because Sidecrafter just said at the beginning that there was no sound, which I'm not quite sure of that. I just turned on my phone, and I'm watching the stream on my phone, and putting my ear to it. Yeah, I can definitely hear it. I can hear both the background song and my own voice, so... Ow, my ears. Thank you for the 15 stream streak, Sidecrafter. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe because maybe I had the background volume too low compared to my voice. Maybe that was the issue. I raised the background volume a little bit so it's more even with my voice. Maybe that was the problem. I accidentally made one of those videos where like where like they turn down the beginning part so you turn the volume up and then they absolutely just ear rape you. 2010s YouTube. Yeah, sorry about that. But yes, anyways, welcome back. It has been a couple weeks, but we are back with part 40, the big 4-0 of Xenoblade Chronicles. We are still going through the Future Connected DLC. Should be lots of fun. Never chance for the No Pants Posse. Y'all, it's almost May. It's almost May and we're still playing Xenoblade. There's part of me that wants Xenoblade to end tomorrow, but there's part of me that feels like life would be empty without it at this point. It's like an old friend. Like we have to keep it around. I don't know. Maybe I've developed Stockholm syndrome. Like once we finish Xenoblade, it's gonna feel so weird to not have like another stream of it. Like. What do you mean we're not playing Xenoblade this week? That's so strange. I wonder if this is how play... Because, you know, there are streamers that will, like, just stream, like, the one game. Like, usually it'll be, like, a multiplayer game. Like, there'll be streamers who just stream Minecraft, just play, like, Call of Duty, just play Madden, just play like Fortnite or Arc Raiders, etc. Maybe that's my thing, like, at this point I'm not a variety streamer anymore, I'm just the Xenoblade streamer. How many streams would it take if I hypothetically tried to 100% complete this game? I mean like all of like the little side quests that I skipped over. Cause there were many streams of Xenoblade, the main game, that was just grinding. I did some side quests there, but I didn't do nearly all of them. Imagine if I had. How many parts would that have been if I just stayed behind and decided I was gonna 100% this game for whatever reason? A horrifying thought. But anyways, let us go ahead and get into it. Hold on, I don't hear any sound. Let's not freak out yet. Do I have the audio input capture on? There we go. I turned it off and on again, and that appears to have worked. You can hear it. It's very faint because, of course, this is the problem with doing the audio test for Xenoblade. Hold on, let me get my PNG going. The problem with getting my testing the audio. Hold on. Why is the mute bar up here? There we go. Yeah, the problem with testing like the audio to make sure the game audio is okay for Xenoblade specifically is that the opening part of Xenoblade is always so faint. That's like, oh crap, is my audio off? Oh no, no, here's the music. It's starting to swell in now. Oh wait, hold on. Man, you can tell it's been a while since I played Xenoblade. I opened it in the wrong tab. Very awkward. You can tell I was very prepared for stream today. I didn't have the audio right. I didn't have my Discord PNG set up, and I was not in the right tab for the game. You can tell I was very well prepared for today. I definitely didn't have a very busy day prior to this, and had to run around and get stuff ready. Definitely not. Yep, very ready indeed. Remember, always follow Jam Plays Games, the prepared streamer, who always knows what he's doing. He never makes any mistakes whatsoever. He definitely didn't realize 2 hours into his 3-hour Warframe stream last Thursday that the PC window was a little bit off center, so you could see just like the quarter inch of the outer edge of his screensaver. Certainly not. That definitely didn't happen. You definitely didn't see him awkwardly adjust it manually with the mouse at one point during the stream. He also didn't spend like 20 minutes at the beginning of the stream trying to get his dang controller to plug in and operate correctly. Definitely not. You'll think he's actually Jam. Yeah. Hey, maybe that's the advantage I have. As a streamer, because like, you know, I'm the jar of jam, so I can just say, well, I have literal jam for a brain, that's why I keep making these mistakes. Alright, head down Spiral Mountain over here. What mistakes? Exactly. You're getting it. Oh, I forgot we still have like the little Nopon Brigade following us. How many are we up to by this point? I guess still 6. Oh, right. The story is slowly starting to come back to me. Okay, this guy has agreed to help us head home, but we have to also help defeat the fog, and he was the one who caused the split between the High Inti and the rest of the group for pointing out, like, the obvious of, hey, maybe don't commit maybe don't accidentally kill off your entire race trying to take back a small region of the continent. Let's see if we can do anything with leveling up the Minato arts. Oh, we can level up Summon Aqua, as she pronounces it for some reason. Oh, wait, I guess we could probably check our equipment. I don't think we can do much of our equipment. I will say, big problem I have with this game, this mode, is that it's very hard to level up your... It's very hard to get, like, good gear. Because it's very hard to get money in this game mode, I've noticed. I don't know why that is, but... Ooh, that sounds fun. Hope that goes well, Psycrafter. Oh yeah, you did mention that. Well, I'm still willing to. You'll just have to just ping me, just DM me in private about it. So we can like start scheduling a date for that. Alright, I guess there's nothing else to do in Grandel at the moment. Unless there are quiet moments here we can fulfill. But I think we already tried some of these. Yeah, we can't view it as of yet. We can bring back, of course, though, the 70s cop show music. There we go. Alright, well just DM me in Discord about it. Okay, are we just not doing... Oh, I'm targeted the wrong person. Hold on. It's like, why are we not doing damage to this guy? Why are they all running off after that guy? Datapon's gift. Okay, we can do this one. Shulk and Kino. Kino, my least favorite character in this game.
Shulk, looky look. Plenty of trees growing.
Looks like this area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why nature runs so rampant.
Big step for Nopon. Kino make this into Frontier Village Mark II.
I don't think the tree is quite big enough for that, but you go ahead, kid.
Frontier Village, huh? I was amazed first time I saw it. All the pollen factories, built into that giant tree.
Oh yeah, reminder that every anyone who's seasonal allergies, the Frontier Village residents might as well be Nazis to you guys.
Nopon never use metal if it can be helped. Except for Sisterpon, who like use hum-hum shields very much.
Oh, right. It's true, though. Ricky never did use a metal weapon.
I mean, his attacks are primarily magic-based. Does it really matter what material you have?
It looked more like a fruit of some kind.
Kino here, this is actually gunberry that store ether within.
It's a gunberry.
Kino just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Okay, he means, oh, it shoots out like stuff like an actual gun would. I thought for a second he meant he absorbed ether and then just dropped an AK-47 out the other end. Like he just turned magic into physical weapons. Like, who are you supplying with these weapons, Kino? What military is dependent on Kino's ether technology?
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever seen a berry that big before.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before, that for sure.
The plants that bear them must be very rare. I knew biters, but I didn't know you had curiosities like these.
Well, biter's still more popular.
Alright, some of the weapons were called biters.
Biter, but no beef on wings, so could not carry properly.
See, he's a shrimp! Get him out of here!
Getting big sulk, Dadapon go and pick cumberry from somewhere.
Ricky did. So he can be a model father. I'm impressed.
I love the backhanded, like, compliment Shulk just did there, like, wow, Ricky doesn't totally fail at parenting. You could have fooled me.
Yes,
Anyways, go on.
Dadapon is true Heropon. This weapon only used now by Nopon 2 Wimpy to hold biter, but Dadapon was first one to discover. Everyone jumped for happy when introduced.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh? A true Heropon indeed.
I feel like describing Riki as talent, Heropon, or many talents, or even man is a bit of an exaggeration.
Dadapon said he gets idea for making into weapon from homegrown gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun. Ah, Charla's ether rifle then.
Riki saw that and was like, we must arm Frontier Village!
Though if he was going to make weapons, I would have been happy to help him out.
How about if Shulk give Kino pointers? Kino still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what I saw, though, it seemed like you knew your stuff.
Kino also thinks so, but still sometimes miss.
Right. Then maybe you'd best learn how to properly handle the weapon.
Properly how?
Am I right to assume you've never really had proper training?
How's Shulk knowing of that? Kino, state of shock.
Well, I know that because your dad is Riki. I hope this helps.
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be. You don't want that. More prone to malfunctions.
What Kino should do?
It's important to be as careful as possible. Handle it too roughly, and you could end up warping the grip. If the aim is a little off, it could potentially be because of that.
How Shulk knows such things? Kino never figure out in a million years.
Well, you see, Kino, it's because Kino is dumb.
I've always liked tinkering with weapons. Even made my friend Ryan's weapon, in fact. That'll be why.
Ryan mentioned, woo!
If you need a weapon maintained, I'm your guy.
Shulk really second most awesome after Dadapon. Tell Kino more.
All right. But for now, let's reinforce this to help with your aim. In return, could you perhaps share some more stories?
Kino like that, dear.
Shulk needs to know more Riki lore. What other weapons is your father making? The Colony 9 might need to do a... Colony 9 might see Frontier Village needs some freedom. If they start making their own weapons, the Colony 9 can't sell theirs. Again, I love how this gate is just open forever now. Like, yeah, you're here. We're sure nobody's gonna come attack us now. It's fine. We consume from the Cherry Jolly Rancher and move on. Kill this guy just for the fun of it.
Let us remain vigilant. Kino plus psychics are not defeatable.
Are you sure that wasn't a slime making it a slime rancher? Yo! Slime Rancher mentioned! What is a conflict that the main character can't solve within like 2 episodes? I love that show, but by God, it's my junk food anime. It is very brain dead. It's like there's so many times in that show where it's just like, just crazy impossibly difficult thing happens. Protagonist finds shockingly easy solution. Things just sort of work out for him the entire time. It's rather funny. I mean, it's a very like standard generic isekai with all the trappings, so I guess that makes sense. The biggest twist is he's a slime now. He's a default slime monster now. Ooh. Oh, my AOT rewatch. I've never watched AOT once. It's a little too dark for me, but yeah. I've heard mixed things about how it ended. So, I don't know. It feels like something that would be interesting to watch, but every clip I've seen just makes it look like it's way too dark for me. Like, after a while, watching a certain amount of shows that have just certain amount of death in a show, it just gets exhausting after a while, and I just don't want to see it anymore. Why does your anime sound like something I claw my eyes out to? Slime Rancher might actually be that. No, wait. Why did I say Slime Rancher? Okay, to give you an idea, okay, how tired and scatterbrained I am, I somehow just confused Slime Rancher with that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Slime Rancher's the video game, Jam. You totally didn't play like 20 parts of it. Very recently, too. Slime Rancher is a good game. No, but that time I got reincarnated as a slime, it's an okay anime, but it's very standard, like, junk food, isekai anime, so... If you don't like generic isekai anime, you are not going to like, Slime Tensei. Although, it's not, I will say, there are some advantages, like, I don't believe, at least from the first two seasons, now it may go off the rails in season 3, I don't believe there's a slavery section. I don't believe there is as of yet, so it's not sunk to that lowest common denominator of isekai anime. There's not a scene where they buy a slave, so to quote unquote free them. So my message got blocked. I can imagine. Also, shout out to the YouTube auto mod which is actively crashing out right now for the inevitable YouTube VOD, hearing me mention both Nazis and slavery in the same video. If this video is privated or age restricted, you know why. Yeah. But yeah, Slime Tensei is okay. Rimuru a fun enough character. And again, it's not the worst example of the isekai trope. It's not overly gross. They make a couple jokes here and there, but it's not really a harem anime. I mean, there's a lot of fan service in the anime, but it's not like the entire plot is revolved around, like, the MC trying to get together with random female characters. So there's that. Yep. Unbelievably, Spice and Wolf had a character it was the main male character. Ugh. Why is that such a common trope? I saw there's apparently someone online right now who is making a light novel where it's one of these generic anime isekais where someone dies and gets transported to another world where there's slavery and stuff. But the plot twist is the guy who died and got isekai'd was John Brown. So he's just like, all right, time to finish the mission I had in the previous world. I hope that the dude finishes it and I can read it, because that just sounds amazing. Oh, I probably should have explained who John Brown is, I just realized. For those of you not from the United States, in the decades leading up to the American Civil War, like the Union versus the Confederacy, there was a white man named John Brown who hated slavery so much he used to try to start slave rebellions where he would like encourage people to kill their slave masters, and even like did some raids and coups and stuff like in Kansas and Missouri himself, to the point where they actually hanged him for it. So it was like one of the things that helped lead to the Civil War because the South started getting afraid that all the North was going to do that.
Let us remain vigilant.
Very interesting read. They've made like films and stuff about him too, I believe. But yeah, very interesting character. Very chaotic good. But yes, needless to say, the exact type of person who would be very funny to be isekai to a typical anime with slavery in it.
Stay without sweet wasabi is day too long.
I don't think we'll find any around here.
Very well then,
Kina. Why don't I whip up your favorite dish?
Again, just having a whole conversation that lasts well after it. 70s cop music, take us away from this story. Yeah, but again, there's no really plot line like that in Slime Tensei that I can think of, so... I mean, there is a character that does, I believe, get enslaved by, like, an evil villain, but it's not like... But they don't add a scene where it's like, oh, the hero will buy that person their freedom because they're good. No, it's just like, it's just a backstory where, wow, this person was enslaved by a demon until they escaped, and it was very sad. Yeah, I don't know. Is it sad that that's like the low bar we've set? The fact that every scene isn't like something like horrifically awful or horrifically horny like that, that alone like puts in like one of the better tier of isekai animes. I mean, I feel like the reason the show is successful is it's got some very interesting and charismatic side characters. That's what kind of carries the show. And the main character's just in Rimuru is just interesting enough. Because the main character does do some interesting things, like, the plot is, like, he starts, like, a town for, like, all the other, like, typical NPC monsters and stuff to live in, and one of the first things he builds in his town is, like, indoor plumbing and stuff. Or, like, he builds, like, paved roads and stuff so he can trade with other countries, and he like brokers peace deals and stuff. And it's like, that's interesting because that's not always an angle that like these sort of anime isekai animes will take. A lot of them are just like getting stronger so you can fight the main boss, you and your party leveling up, going on adventures, whereas Rimuru is more like, all right, we're not playing an RPG right now, we're playing Civ. I'm just gonna grow my empire. Also, speaking of side characters, I will say that time I got reincarnated as a slime has the best character in all of fiction, that is Gabiru, the lizard man. Just peak character at all times. Him and his two friends, very nice. Peak fiction. Anyone who's seen the show knows exactly what I'm talking about. And if they don't agree with me, then what's wrong with you, quite frankly, because Gabiru is literally peak fiction. I love horror anime. It gives like some of the cutest characters more horrific backstories. Now I can't do horror. It's not even like a, ooh, I get scared. It's like, there's just some horror stuff where it's not even like I'll get scared. It's just like, I don't want to watch that. Like, especially when it gets gory and graphic, it's just like, it's not scaring me. It's just unpleasant. I don't want to see that. Like, people are like, oh, you should, like, watch, like, the Corpse Party anime. And I'm like, I don't want to see elementary schoolers die in horrific ways, though. Then there's House of the... I assume HOTD stands for House of the Dead.
Over there?
Yeah, so, skipped a lot of horror anime, but... I don't know, I'm trying to think of what... I have not been watching a lot of anime the past couple of months. I've been distracted by, like, other shows and video games as of late. So, admittedly, I've been behind on anime recently. Other than, like, the Uma Musume movie that I watched in theaters, that's, like, the last anime I've really seen. Oh, High School of the Dead! Sorry, House of the Dead's something else. 70% fan service? Yeah. High School of the Dead isn't the same thing as High School DxD, is it? No. Or is it two separate shows? Are there, like, two shows about, like, dead high schools that have extreme amounts of fan service? No. Okay, so there are two, of course. Of course there are two. Actually, have you seen High School DxD? High School of the Dead is zombies. Okay, there's the difference. Because I think High School DxD's vampires. Or just straight up regular demons. I don't know. Actually, Sidecrafter, have you seen High School DxD? Now that I think about it, because I think that show, now that I remember, was infamously banned in Australia. Hold on, let me look that up, because I remember that being I mean, obviously, nowadays you can probably easily circumvent it with, like, pirating sites and VPNs and stuff, so it's a moot point now, but... Okay, wasn't this show, they used to have a ban on the light novels back in the day. Okay. Interesting. Have not seen that show either, so... I can watch it? I mean, that's your prerogative, but... yeah, it's very, very fan servicey. Like, very... I've only seen, like, 2 clips of it, and those 2 clips are enough. Alright. Anyways, back to the actual story that's happening that I've just been hung up on for a minute while I've been looking up High School DxD for some reason. Horse. Evil horse! Evil Uma Musume, run! Haruarua is off her meds, run, Shulk!
Miss Melly, look, ahead!
Oh no, like Black Sub, they're... It's Subspace! It's like the Pyramid guys from Subspace Emissary! Oh no!
beasts.
Here they come!
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
You should see all Uma Musume and you should play the games as well. I'm not biased in this whatsoever. You should also read all the comics, because I just found out there are comics for them. Comics and light novels and manga. That sounds rather biased. What? No. Little old me. Alright, Haru's dead now for Gold Ship. Golshi is dead.
And not come back!
Shulk. The fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alchemoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
The Eye of Sauron over there. Oh yeah, that might be of mild concern. Yeah, oh yeah, the animals that they've been raising peacefully. Yeah, that might be a slight concern.
Oh no, Grandel.
Ah,
What is matter?
the Armus could turn into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that. Must hurry to rescue.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I get the feeling we might see something absolutely horrific down there. I want to play as Melia for a bit. At least we killed Haru, Aurora, and Gold Ship. Speaking of Gold Ship, I put her on my, something right from a horror anime even? Yeah. Well, that's another reason why I don't watch horror anime. Regular anime usually has plenty of horror crap in it, if you read between the lines, so... I prefer anime that appear normal and are only horrifying when you think of the implications. Uma Musume is actually a prime example of that. When you realize that canonically, in the alternate world of Uma Musume, horses don't exist, only the Uma horse girls. And then you start thinking, do the Uma horse girls, have they replaced horses... They functionally replaced horses at every point in history. Does that mean they replaced the roles of horses at every point in history? Does that mean cavalry units in wars and stuff used to be Uma units? Did Umas used to bring pull carriages around before the invention of the car, for example? Were they tamed by humans? Were they always treated as equals? Were they slaves? If they treated like horses like they do in the real world, they were probably slaves. If they treated them like pets and stuff, like did they keep them in pens then too and only fed them hay? When did Umas get like the same rights as humans like they see, well, like we basically see in the show? Was there an Uma civil rights movement? Was there emancipation? Did Abraham Lincoln in this universe write the Emancipation Proclamation? Yeah, Uma's being ridden by people too, like the ancient Mongols. Oh my gosh, they fought almost exclusively on horseback. Can you imagine Uma's just riding into battle, like destroying ancient civilizations with like Mongols on the backs of them? Combine the fact that also all Uma Musume are canonically women. There are not men. There are 0 Uma Musume men. They are all exclusively women. You get even more horrifying implications, like, okay, they enslaved them so they could use them for like horse manual labor and battle and stuff. Whatever things may they have done to them. I mean, these were societies where treatment of women, both women and animals, were a lot worse than they are in modern day. Holy crap! And again, that's why I don't watch horror anime, because I don't need to. Because when you start looking at stuff like that, you don't need the horror anime. The regular anime can be horrifying. Okay, now I have to watch Uma Musume. This is what has convinced Psycrafter to watch Uma Musume. Not like... Jam's glowing recommendation of the series isn't enough, but when he happens to mention that there's the less than 0% possibility it had slavery and other horrific crimes against both women and animals in it, Psycrafter's like, I gotta watch it now. That is must-see TV for me now. I was kidding! Too late now! No! Heck, I can make a clip for this for my YouTube channel, then you'll really be immortalized, Psycrafter. No, but honestly, if I heard someone describe Uma Musume like that, I would want to watch it too. I would love to see someone, not official media, because Uma Musume is a very lighthearted anime. So I wouldn't want to see it delve into that, because it's a lighthearted, mostly slice of life / sports anime. That being said, if anybody ever wants to make like a AO free fan fiction or like fan-made webcomic exploring Uma Musume, or the lives of Uma Musume before the events of Uma Musume, and explore some of those topics, I would read that in a heartbeat. Because with the right offer, that could be peak fiction. But anyways, all of this is distracting from the fact that I put Gold Ship on my Tomodachi Life Island. You guys have probably if you guys saw the screenshot I posted the other day in my Discord, yeah, I am loving Tomodachi Life so far. I never played the 3DS one, but my friends and I were gonna get it. My friend was gonna get it, and then I watched the direct a couple months ago. I put that on my YouTube VOD channel. You can go back and see that. After that, I was like, alright, I've got to play this. I literally bought it like the day after last stream, and I've basically played nothing but that all this weekend. I was very tempted to play it for stream, but I decided not to. Maybe one day I'll show it on my island on stream, but I want to get through some other games first. But if that's something you'd be interested in, seeing my Tomodachi Life Island, let me know. But yeah, something about Gold Ship from Uma Musume and Pim from Smiling Friends bonding over their mutual love of Saddam Hussein's hiding place, as seen in the meme Saddam Hussein's hiding place. It's just magical. It's just basically The Sims with Miis, and it's glorious. You can make custom items too. You can make custom clothes. You can make custom food for your Miis to eat. I've already made delicious pushed pork and the cheesy gordita crunch from Taco Bell, so... Peter Griffin is on my island, as well as his evil other half, Retep Griffin, from the one cutaway where his hand turned into an evil Peter named Retep. And of course they immediately bonded and used the sea salt together. That was glorious. So yeah, if you have a Nintendo Switch, because it works on Switch 1, not just Switch 2, get Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Very fun game. Just add some cursed Miis, give them some cursed quotes, and then just sit back and watch the magic happen. Nintendo is also very smart with the advertising for that. They literally just show us like an actual... They just literally show us like an actual like gameplay footage. They don't even really explain like or go through what you can do. They just show gameplay footage. It's like, that's enough. We've seen like the stories that can happen and we're already hooked. That's enough. I recently watched A Ho Girl. I'm looking forward to exploring the idea of if the main character is actually an idiot. Sounds like someone who would love Konosuba, I'm just saying. Alright, nobody's immediately dead. Alright, this is the leader. We don't want to actually solve the leader's quest, because that means we don't get the Pawn Specters to help us in battle anymore, so... Heck her. The Konosuba that's on my list of anime to watch. Oh, okay. So you are aware. But yes. Konosuba actually expands beyond that and has not just the main character as an idiot, but the 4 main characters are idiots. I love idiot MCs. Hello, I am Witch. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, right, yes. Oh, I forgot why we ran back here. I got so distracted by talking about the horrifying lore implications of Uma Musume, I forgot about evil cows. Stream's going great so far. Other than, I guess, it's not going great for Shulk, Melia, and the No Pants posse, because, evil cows. Mad cow disease has struck this quaint village, and we have to stop them. We have to stop it before the prion disease spreads.
Influence is spreading far too quickly.
Fun fact, if you were alive, mad cow disease was such a horrifying, like, disease that apparently if you lived in the UK during, like, the 80s and 90s, around the time period where it was a thing, you legally cannot donate blood in most parts of the world. Because your blood might have, like, the genes that have mad cow disease in them, and prion diseases are so freaking horrifying that they're like, no, we can't let this spread anywhere. Sorry, I Am Witch, that you jumped into the stream and I immediately started talking about the horrifying implications of mad cow disease and prion diseases, but I watched a video about it a couple weeks ago, and it has still haunted me to this day, so, yeah.
Miss Melia, these armors, it was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
I love diseases. I like how they go out of their way to show the cutscene of everybody running away.
Yeah.
Bad Armu, go to bed without din-dins. You know, show off ranching skills.
Clip it. What? Clip I Am Witch saying I love diseases? You heard me explain that Uma Musume could have horrifying lore implications of slavery and violence against women and animals, and you immediately said, Psycrafter, okay, now I've got to watch Uma Musume. Clip that too. Man, I have a lot of clips. I spent a good chunk of today editing clips for the channel, and just when I started to catch up on that, I've got more of them now. Alright. Exactly. I guess content. Content is content. Speaking of clips, I did upload a clip to my Twitch channel yesterday, so be sure to check that out. Jam Plays Games on YouTube. Alright, the cows are gone.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah, maybe next time don't feed the Armu with bone feed made of the Arbus themselves. That might cause issues.
Yeah. No major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Why do I find out about these horror? I need to be more careful about what YouTube I watch. I will occasionally find out, every couple of weeks, I'll find this YouTube video about this horrifying subject, and then it just becomes lodged in my brain and I remember it forever, like. And then I make references to it and everybody's horrified, like, how do you know this? And I'm like, I don't know, I just saw a YouTube video on it. It's like, I don't know all these pleasant things or like this movie or TV show, but I can tell you about the Hyatt Regency walkway collapse in 1981 that killed like 100 people.
Kino accepts a year's supply of sweet wasabi as reward.
Like, why do I know this stuff? Kino, the master negotiator.
We'll hereupon never ask compensation.
Shut your mouth, Nene.
Or it say that.
Also, I'm pretty sure Riki...
Was it the rift's expanding influence?
I'm pretty sure
that's
Riki
responsible
did.
for our Armu's transformation?
Looks like it. We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into fog beasts, just like that.
Oh yes, for those of you like I am which who are just joining and haven't seen the earlier part of this side story, the general plot of this side story after the main campaign is the fog is coming. That's basically what you need to know.
That suggests more fog beasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within the capital.
Love that. Yes.
But now it's getting wider.
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger,
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must find a way to fight back.
We'll need those research notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
Wow, they just have us bebopping everywhere in this part of the story. Go to the village. Now run all the way to Alchemov. Now run all the way back to the village. Chop chop. I mean, I guess I could just warp, but, you know. Where's the fun in that? Blaze chain, that sounds vaguely like weed. Oh, I should make weed for my Tomodachi Life villagers. You could draw anything. Just have them eat a blunt. Of course. Exercise. Exercise? I thought you said extra fries. I wonder if, like, older people are still obsessed with the Minions like they were. Like, do you, if you go on, if you went on Facebook right now, would you still see Minion memes? Or have those been phased out? Actually, how many people are on Facebook, old or young at this point? New Minions movie soon, so no. Oh, right. Yeah, because we don't... 6 movies with the Minions in them are not enough. We need a 7th. As much as I enjoyed the Mario Galaxy movie, I suspect the reason people like the Mario movies so much is because they're just that much of a caliber ahead of the other, Illumination films. And even then, they're not that much above them. I don't know. I watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I enjoyed it, but I completely understand why other people did not. You very much have to turn your brain off. And if you're going into it, like, expecting... Oh, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That means there's going to be a lot of love to Super Mario Galaxy. The answer to that is actually no. It's Mario Galaxy there's some references, but it's basically just named that for ticket sales. It's just the Mario movie too. Yeah, it's cut you off, lol. Ah, the joys of 30-second ad breaks.
Take care now.
The gates... okay, actually, I was about to complain, but you know, the gates being locked actually does make kind of sense. Like, we did just have a monster attack. That's probably valid, actually. Alright, time for the lab. The laboratory. Was it Dexter who used to pronounce it like that? Or, like, from Dexter's Lab? Oh! Oh.
Villain, what do you want?
Oh, this dude!
In the way of a new age.
I forgot about this guy! Hold on. Okay, yeah, I forgot about this guy who, like, offered to help us. Oh, I love Melia so much. but you know, we shouldn't mix with those commoner people. And then he just started hearing conversations and being like, oh my. So, okay. Sorry, I'm mentally catching up. It's been 2 weeks since I last played this. But yeah, okay, he's back. Never trust an anime character that doesn't open their eyes. Undead Girl was an amazing anime, by the way. I told you! Undead Girl Murder Farce is an amazing anime, and it'll never get a season 2, and I'm so sad about that. I don't even think it has a dub. Like, we're so cooked. We are so cooked. But no, it was so great, because it adapted, like, European folklore so much. So good. It's such a good anime. Apart from one half of an episode. But other than that, it was a great anime. I guess I'll have to just pick up the light novels for him, but...
Sis, I'm scared. It's all right. I'll protect you. And I'll work, I swear.
Behold, the widening rift in the sky.
My dress-up darling's coming to Netflix? Interesting.
The world abhors you.
Spare me your ravings.
It's very good. I have seen season 1 of Dress Up Darling. Who has the giant gun? Oh, Melia.
Lady Melia, the hope of our race.
Jeez.
Ilgar, what is this treachery?
As you can see, I am sweeping away some pebbles. Their research is blasphemy against the commingled blood.
The what?
Don't you comprehend the import of what you're interrupting?
I don't understand what either of you are saying.
The very future of our race hinges on their work.
You think this is the future? This reactionary struggle to revive what is long buried? The future of the High Entia is us. We are what the race ought to become. We are the true face of the High Entia.
What?
If not for our ancestors, we would never even have drawn breath.
Ancestors? I recognize them not. You, Lady Melia, are our progenitor.
What the?
You were our beginning, and you will be our future.
What the actual
Senseless
crap?
drivel. If you would interfere with this research for the sake of spouting your nonsense, you do not deserve my mercy.
Melia.
Why won't you understand? Why won't you accept that we are the ones destined to lead?
Oh, he opened his eyes.
Not
Crap.
so easily. Refute our history.
So be it. I reject you. I will take the mantle and become father of our kin.
Yeah, dude, never meet your heroes, I guess. They might be against your genocidal mania. Bro just had his syndrome moment. Melia really hit him with the, I am not affiliated with you. Logic be damned. I like how he thought Melia would be on his side. Like, no, we don't need to save our race. We will be the new race. Because I'm trying to remember what the research was. I think the research was to find a way to restore the High Entia that died, I guess. Or restore the Telephian stuff. So it's not just the people who are half Homs, half High Entia. I'm not really sure what I'm not really sure what either of their goals are, but obviously Gaelgar's goals are worse because they involve like just destroying things and calling other beings heathens. So I'm inclined to I don't really know what either of their goals are, but I'm inclined to believe that the No Pants Gang's goal is more just. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I almost forgot Kino existed. We should probably revive him. Oh, speaking of which, oh my gosh. I didn't realize we were getting killed that easily. Do we have, like, free healing dudes on our team? What the heck? Like in the Pawn Specters?
I will take dominion over all, and the world will be set to rights.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check the lore here, because I'm trying to... I've kind of forgotten what Melia is aiming to do other than get home. Well, I guess what they're doing with the research, and what Gaelgar wants. Again, the pitfalls of waiting 2 weeks to stream this again. If I remember, the last stream we did was mostly grindy, so... I don't remember what Melly was trying to do. Melly and Shulk were trying to do other than get home. I gotta stop the fog. Make the fog is going instead of the fog is coming. I always miss that last button a bit. Did you just say my aim is pure? Well, based on how we did, your aim was pure trash. Also, we've already defeated him. I don't know how we managed to lose that first battle. Almost gotten him. Guess you should have brought Free Defender Indos, huh? Again, it just cracks me up that that guy thought we were on his side. Also cracking me up is all like 9 of us getting paralyzed at the same time was very funny to see. Like not just us, the entire Pawn Spectre army.
I know I am not wrong. I'm not.
I will spare you.
Don't.
Just be gone from my sight.
Don't spare him.
No! The lad! Melia!
Quick, use water, the source of all life.
No! Idiots!
The crown is mine now.
Talon! Vix's help!
Yeah, you should have just killed him.
Better safe than sorry. The pure blood meets its end today.
Who? What the heck hit him? Also, that face was glorious, and that ragdoll was glorious.
Talon!
What's going on? Oh, the Telephia! They came in clutch.
Here. Damn.
Alright, his mom turned into a Telephia. I'm guessing the rescue efforts did not go well.
She's okay. She's all right.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save the future.
Melia's dead! Woo! Gaelgar 2028, everyone! Or, you know, Kino just shoots his magic dust.
Melia!
Miss Melia!
Kino, you did it! Applause.
Where?
We're in Ransom's house. The lab went up in flames, so we carried you here.
Damn, Jam.
I'm sorry, Teelan. I failed you.
Miss Melia? You damn fool! What possessed you to do that? What happened to safeguard
Oh,
the
yeah.
future of the high end?
I forgot she's Tsundere.
And bringing our brethren back home, were those just words to you? You should think long and hard about what the death of a leader would mean for us.
Come on, big sis. That's enough.
Don't defend her. This idiot child.
I had to.
What?
To protect it at all cost. The research.
How can you be so fixated on that?
Our salvation lies therein. I believe it now.
Melia!
And yet, ultimately it was for naught. I caused trouble for everyone. And I couldn't even save the documents.
Poor Miss Melly.
That's not true. If you and your friends hadn't come when you did, there might not have been anything left of the research to continue with.
Also, you
And
would have both
also-
been dead.
Here,
What's this?
The Death Note!
it's the book you carried out of the fire. Ring any bells?
This tome. We found it in the tomb.
Yeah. The book that started my research. If we have this, me and Tyrea can carry on with our work. Sis, are you with me?
Yeah, right. We can study the problem until we make some headway.
Miss Melia?
Tsundere Teria back again.
Likewise.
Teelan. Tyrea.
You've only just woken up. Come on, we'll let you rest.
Yes. Thank you.
What that for? Kino used Tranquil Snooze for sweet dreams. That seemed extremely excessive.
Oh, it's been too serious for too long. We need comedy again. That was way too intense of a cutscene. We need drama again.
To defeat the Fog King.
Never mind, Gilgar getting ragdolled back there was hilarious in of itself. No, we need more. Also, how did Gilgar rig the lab to explode? Like, this is... Like, did he just, like, plant bombs when we weren't looking during that fight? Also, the second she said, "I will spare you," I was like, oh, we're gonna regret that. I didn't know we'd regret it that immediately, but... Again, I don't really know what Bro's plan is here.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes. Much better now.
Also, Shulk and Melia both ran into the fire at the same time. How did Melia, like, almost die and Shulk was just fine? What, was Shulk just spamming light heal on himself the entire time while he was in there? And like, oh, Melia doesn't have a self-healing item. She's screwed. Plot armor. No, the glasses he's wearing are fireproof. That's what made the difference, of course. If we hadn't put the glasses on Shulk's outfit before that, he would have been dead. Xenoblade would have gone much differently.
What a relief.
Miss Melly, good as new. Kino saved day again.
Also, I'm shocked that Gilgar got away. We have 6 Pawn Spectres with us. Why didn't they just dogpile him?
Less braggy, please.
Friends, I'm sorry I worried you. And I abused your hospitality. Please forgive me.
No. You saved this place and we owe you. Big time. This was the least I could do.
I will not stop now. I swear to do what I can for the good of Grandel.
I appreciate it.
Radzam, you're a good friend. Also, you have a face for radio.
Just don't go running yourself ragged for us.
I promise. We seem to be missing Tyrea.
Oh, if you're looking for her, she figured the fog beasts might strike again, so she went out on patrol.
The likes of us aren't exactly trained for battle, so really, any help is welcome.
All I can picture is that dogpile moment in Henry Stickmin. Really, I'm picturing that one Simpsons gag where Homer and Ned need to escape a bunch of guys about to attack them. So Homer and Ned Flanders get into a car, and Homer's like, "So long, boys!" And then they just immediately all jump on the car and start beating them up. Like you think they're about to escape, and then nope. Great Simpsons bit. Oh yeah, we know Tyrea can scrap. Through personal experience.
You're right. I feel sorry for any beasts that wander into Tyrea's.
Also, was that Flash back? Was that to this game or was that to the original Xenoblade? The graphics looked way worse. Did they just use images from like the 2010 release of this on the Wii? I don't know why they do that, but that would be funny.
By the way, did I hear you mention something about defeating the Fog King?
All thanks to our friend's research.
What research?
Is that so?
Quite.
A sterling achievement, Teelan.
Just an accident.
Yeah, I'd say so. Didn't you lose like just 90% of it? In theory, it should take you like longer now.
Still, even so, your devotion to your mother may well have saved our future. All right. What do we have to do? How do we defeat the Fog King?
We found ether attacks effective against fog beasts, but not against the Fog King.
Okay.
That's because the ether's concentration was too low.
Concentration?
Concentration? Pipe down when adults talking, dum-dum.
I don't know why that made me laugh, but that's just like peak sibling interaction.
But Kino's so bored.
The whole thing got me wondering, why did fog beasts appear when the rift got wider? I think the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Telethia's ether field.
Well, I think, actually, the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Telethia's ether field.
None of that makes any sense to me. How is the density connected to the Fog King?
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Telethia's, the Fog King will become vulnerable.
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Telethia's, the Fog King would become vulnerable.
How does one put up an ether field?
I'm gonna scratch at my throat if I keep doing that, but...
Secondly, where does one obtain such highly concentrated ether?
For the field, I think this guy will do the job, with a little tinkering.
Alright,
In that
Armanato.
case, it's just a matter of gathering up enough high-purity ether crystals, except...
So what you're saying is, we need someone who can manufacture some sort of crystals that are in extremely high purity. I think I know a guy for that, Rodzum. He lives in New Mexico. I'll give him a call. Does it matter what color these crystals are? Can they be blue by chance?
Except what?
Those kinds of ether crystals are extremely rare. I'm not sure where I'd even start looking.
Again, I have an idea.
There might be none at all around here.
Oh, cheer up, all of you. It is not a foregone conclusion. And in any scenario, if we cannot defeat the Fog King without them, we will have to keep looking until we find them.
Let the scavenger hunt begin.
True enough.
Good. Then let us start by asking around.
Hey!
Story quest. To defeat the Fog King, a high-density ether field will be necessary. To obtain the high ether crystal required, the team will need info from the townspeople. Alright, let's find Walter White. After I take a break, because I have to use the bathroom. I will BRB chat. Alright, I return. Thank you for your patience, chat. Also, after I left the bathroom, I also took a minute or two to, check, just to check on the story, and yes, Melia, and Teelan's research was basically, a way to turn the Telethia back into regular High Intia again, and Gaelgar was against that, believing only the current ones that are left are what's best, like the natural evolution and all that or whatever. So that's what the conflict was about. Hello, Lot. Oh right, we had to find something for him. Reinforce ether. Okay, so we can get better gems now. Alright. So we need to ask townspeople about where the location of Walter White may be.
Okay.
Hey you, please listen. Miss Winnie is feeling sad. Who's Miss Winnie and should I care? I know exactly why. It's because she lost her wedding ring while escaping from Alchemoth. Oh, okay, now I know I don't care. That's why she's feeling blue, and I, Ardred, have long thought imperative that I rescue her from this state. I don't have an ulterior motive. Yeah, that implies you do, buddy. Okay. Great, we gotta help this guy break up a marriage. Lovely, I don't feel gross about doing that at all. Oh. Oh, hey, Super El Succo. Hope you're doing well. I think Shulk needs to be in charge for this. Shulk, don't sneeze in your arm. That's gross. Get a tissue. My granddad is a machina. How the hell does that work? Weren't they like... Even, like, biology aside, him Machina, him Homs and his grandfather Machina, weren't the Machina and the Homs, like, not communicating with each other until literally last year in the in-game universe? Huh, does that mean you're, No, I'm just a regular Homs. I guess Granddad isn't actually my actual... Okay, there we go. But he helped me when I got separated from my parents during the war. We've been together ever since. That his leg got broken. Hey, mister, you fix machines and stuff. Could you fix my granddad? First aid kit from the junk swap. I like how this kid equates, this guy's good with, like, swords and is like, good with, like, machines and stuff. He can fix this sentient being's leg. Oh, right, the children that we gathered together now have an issue. Having a little trouble typing because my dogs are being extra clingy today. Oh yeah. Every story I've ever heard about someone who has a cat or a dog, they always love to get in the way when you're typing on a computer. I've always heard that. I do not own a cat nor a dog, so I cannot attest to that myself. I own some fish, and they really... If they ever get in the way of my typing, they have bigger problems. How many side quests we got? Oh, well that's dark. Free Dawn smiles. Bigger fish to fry, I suppose. But yes, I hope you and your dogs are doing very well, Super El Succo. We are enjoying some Xenoblade. The kids disappeared. We can only assume they have passed.
What's up?
High Ether Crystal, eh? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. But now that I think about it, I might actually have a rough idea about where to find one. I hope it's what you're looking for. Blast, you know what? I can't recall. It was a long time ago, so my memory's a little hazy. You perhaps might be asking a fellow squadsman of mine. He's on the ramparts, and he's bound to know more. This is going to be a scavenger hunt where we're like, well, oh no, I don't know. But my other friend... Alright, third time's the charm. Can we do this one quest? Can we do this one quiet moment yet? No, we cannot. I don't know why they're labeled quiet moments this time instead of heart-to-hearts, but... technically they're not as quiet as they are. They're less quiet because the dialogue is actually fully voiced in the quiet moments versus the heart-to-hearts it was not. Be quiet. Oh, maybe it's the game telling you to shut up. Don't add commentary to this part, Jam. We got it. Alright. Oh, there's a staircase. I was about to ask now, how do we get up there? The Breath of the Wild fan in me used a spot. Alright, time tap. She'll climb up there. Oh, wait. Why do I get the feeling there's some goodie in here? Oh no, I'm just an idiot. Alright. Hello, buddy. A high ether crystal? Oh, I think I know what you're getting at here. I'm not entirely sure on the location, but I do know there's supposed to be a very rare ether deposit near here. An old lady called Sarah told me about it. You're better off talking to her for more details. I got interested myself and even tried searching around Nerfus Necropolis, but couldn't find a thing. When Sarah told me there's a good chance he's inside a cave, so that's why I thought it was a good place to start. Giant Trove. What the heck? Alright. I've never had an item in either the main story or this one. A single, like, ether crystal revealed to you that like that. That was like a Legend of Zelda finding a treasure chest moment. Why was that just sitting there? Also, I love all this running around talking to people. Yeah, and I bet this old lady's gonna be like, I'm not quite sure, but this person might know. You know who else did this type of quest where you have to keep asking, well, I don't know, but this person might know. You know what other game did that? That's right, Sonic 06. If you're a dev and you're ever making a bit of a game and you think to yourself, you know, this bit reminds me of Sonic 06. That's a good indicator to drop that bit. Remove that bit or alter it. If at any point the game you're making reminds you of Sonic 06, something has gone wrong and you need to change your approach. Thank you, Grandel resident. Hello, Bartholomew. God, what do I do to catch lots of fish, too? I mean, Breath of the Wild logic, you throw a square bomb in there and you remotely detonate it. One of the reasons I am so sad they got rid of remote bombs in Tears of the Kingdom. They weren't that practical, but I loved using them so much. Actually, let's put Nene in the party. We haven't had her in a bit. I love how their dances were just synchronized there. Hero's Rest. Yeah, the guard at the ramparts told you, didn't he? He and my late friend were good on good terms. Naturally, I had to regale the man with tales of my friend's escapades. I believe the one that may be of particular interest to you to the time this friend. A high Intia man discovered a crystal. He's a real go-getter, that man. Always The English major has stumbled across a word he does not know. Hold on. Traipsing means walking, wandering, or tramping around, often in an aimless, tedious, or tired manner. Okay. Alright, the more you know, chat. Even the English majors can stand to learn some stuff. He was a real go-getter, that man, always traipsing around exploring from the day he set foot on the shoulder. He would tell me all sorts of stories throughout his adventures to entertain little me. Like yesterday, the sky was a brilliant blue, birds were singing. I'd come to pay my respects at the graveyard like any other day. Then along he came with the biggest smile on his face, and he took out an object wrapped in cloth. Said he found a strange crystal alongside an ether deposit. And what a light it gave off! The cloth was wrapped. It wasn't enough to stop it shining through. Oh, it was a sight to behold. The core was translucent, yet it gave off a pale glow. Warm, yet somehow ice cold. It was like being bathed in turquoise sunlight. I'd never seen anything more beautiful, and I don't believe I ever will. Sadly, it dwindled to nothing in a matter of minutes. If there had been anything left of it, I would have kept it as a memento, I'm sure. I remember telling him how incredibly large his deposit was, drooping down from the ceiling above. From his description, I imagine it might have looked something like a stalactite. So I could visit must have been some sort of cavern. Despite the deposit's size, the crystal he'd retrieved fit comfortably in the palm. It's been formed over a long period of time. Ideally, he could have told you exactly where he was located. But I'm afraid that's not possible, because he's sleeping here quite peacefully now and cannot really be disturbed. The implication here is death, but I just like to imagine the guy's just in, like, the woods over there, taking a nap. Trust me, I'm bored too, Sidecrafter. This woman is rambling. I'm getting breakfast, okay. You do that. Get donuts if you can. I'm sorry I wasn't able to share the exact location, my dear. Still, I hope that my little anecdote was of some use to you. I pray that you will be able to find what you seek. many people have died in the 1 year they've been here? I guess all the people they sent on like the suicide missions to stop the fog, but my goodness, that is a lot of How many? Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. 63 corpses! There are 63 dead people here. 63 people have perished in the 1 year they've been stranded on this island. Alrighty then. A no pawn! A pawn specter! Alright, what do you need? Oh, there's the island over there has a mirror. Okay. Again, not an attack pawn specter. We keep dodging them. It's always the support or the healing ones. Oh gosh. Okay, I underestimated how many birds this would be. Okay, I need to run. Great! Oh, come on! Oh, for... Ooh. That was a foul warp point game. That was a foul spot to put a warp point. Goodness. Alright, I guess we'll head to the island manually then. Tranquil Tarn, which is a very British sounding name. Tranquil Tarn. Very Northern English. Very thank goodness you're here. Oh my gosh. Great. Thankfully, you can circumvent it rather easily. Alright, he's joined us now. Oh, that's why, because that guy's a regular boss. Alright. Maybe try picking them off one at a time. I like how none of them care we just killed their brother. Why can't I use it right now? Oh, I have a restriction thing above me, I think. Alright, here we go. Alright, hopefully it'll be easier now that we've picked off some of them. Alright. Party is back. For now. Oh. Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah, we may just need to leave. This feels like a losing battle. Back in time for ads. Heck yeah! What'd you get for breakfast? I'm very curious. So I can get notes for my tomorrow breakfast. Your now usual wheat Bix banana and honey protein milkshake. Ooh! The milkshake sounds good. I haven't had a milkshake in a hot minute. I made some banana nut muffins earlier today. I guess I'll have some of those tomorrow. Maybe that was some oatmeal. That might be nice. Not sure if it's actually a milkshake. Well, protein shake either way. Oh, there's other stuff here. Interesting. Ads cut you off. Yeah, I was just talking about tomorrow for breakfast. I made some banana nut muffins earlier. Maybe I'll make some oatmeal too. I don't know. That might be a nice breakfast before I go to work.
Something on your mind?
So that's how things are. Seems we almost charge on our friend a debt of gratitude for the valuable information they provided us. It's just my conjecture, but the crystal may have been highly responsive to heat and sublimate when exposed to sunlight. It's fascinating, isn't it? To say its properties are quite unusual. I think it would be found in a cave, like she said. Now first to call. Let's see our options. If you follow a fine lane which breaks off from Fullest Way towards the northwest, you'll reach Forbidden Hushland. It's a dangerous place, though, so it hasn't been mapped out very thoroughly. Nevertheless, there is a cave-like location thereabouts. The man who found the crystal must have been a formidable swordsman. I don't know, I've devolved into the point where I'm just recreating all the little noises they make, but that is my life now.
Are you that?
I don't, oh right, this is the weird marriage arc thing. Jam practicing to be a girl over here? Nothing to see. What? Hey, yo! Psycrafter, what are you implying? The sounds. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. I hate Siva Gunner so much. Every time I see the name Grandel to describe this town, I can't help but think, Granddad! So can't view this. Oh, congratulations, Psycrafter. I hope it goes well for you.
My strength is fading.
Oh, can't fall that far. Oh no, it actually warped us down here, so technically it was a shortcut. You'll love to see it. Well, you said it like... Well, in my defense, you said it like you had just... Sorry. Like you had just began it. Sorry. I don't know. The way you worded it led me to believe it was a more recent development than what it apparently was. Nevertheless, good for you. I hope it goes well. No, I knew you were she, her. I didn't know you. Okay, I didn't know you were using HRT or not. So. My apologies for my ignorance. You also have to understand that I am not the most observant person, Psycrafter, about, like, details and stuff. I don't know what it was. The other day, I noticed something, like, in the house that I grew up in, like, oh, I never noticed that. Did that picture frame over there, did you guys put that up recently? And my mom was like, Jam, we've had that since you were little. There's been like a picture, little picture frame sitting in like a random hallway in my childhood home for almost 20 years, and I did not notice it until like a couple months ago. Just to give you an idea about how observant I am as a person, so. Hold on! You can have quiet moments with characters not in the party? Hold the phone! Okay, wow. Wow, alrighty then. Oh no, Psycrafter, I did know you were trans. I just didn't know if you were actively... I didn't know you were actively on HRT until now. So... Like I said, I knew you were she, her. I didn't know you were on HRT, though. But yeah, but this first. Let's... I'm morbidly curious to see how this will go.
it's a fateful thing. That you and I should see each other again, here, like this.
Suddenly a fist fight. Yes, let's go.
Tyrea, what brought you to the Bionis shoulder?
A good question. Honestly, I had no motive.
Bird fight. Yeah! Let's go! Bird fight! Woo woo!
I wandered without aim, the Bionis no more. Before long, I found myself here. That's all.
So it is but a work of chance. Is that right?
Exactly. Though I certainly didn't expect that chance would bring me back to Alchemar.
I mean, to be fair, Psycrafter, this entire 40-part series has just us being insensitive to the characters' plights. I've made jokes about characters dying like 1 billion times.
The rest is just as I told you. I helped Elam with his research and surveilled the city, waiting for the right opportunity.
So then, you're saying you remained here in order to win back the capital, yes?
If I'm honest, I have to admit, I did consider it. At least until the Fog King appeared.
And then?
The people who still live here, when I showed up, I was a dead woman walking. But they took me in without question. People like that, falling victim to that accursed monster. It doesn't bear thinking about. That's why.
You feel yourself indebted to them, right? Tyrea, you've changed.
Have I? Have I really?
Tyrea, if it's all right with you, why not come with us?
Melia.
We can't pretend the past didn't happen. I know that. But still, can't we at least band together?
I can't.
Is that so? Forgive me, Tyrea. It was thoughtless not to consider your feelings. You must see me as your mother's killer.
The rain really adds to this aesthetic, I must say.
You misapprehend. That's not at issue here. I just don't understand.
What do you mean? What don't you understand?
I simply... Since the day Yumea drew her final breath, I've lost sight of the path I should walk. It's still the same now. What can I focus on? Where should I go? What will bring meaning to my existence? Even my staying here, when it comes down to it, I'm just resigning myself to the winds of chance.
Tyrea, that's wrong.
Melia, you continue to misjudge me. I have not changed. I've never known anything, not even my own desires.
I will say, as somber as this scene is, it's undercut just slightly by Tyrea wearing this like somber like morning dress outfit, and then Melia in her skimpy like glow in the dark bling she's got going over here.
I can tell you feel lost, Tyrea.
I've never had anything remotely resembling your brilliance.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, feels doubt. We lost sight of the right path in the Great War. We all did, not just you.
I just realized also Tyrea doesn't wear pants. She could join the no pants policy and fit right in.
I did as well. Nay, I still do now. If I said all my doubts were behind me, it would be a heinous lie. When your heart is lost at sea and drifting, it takes time to find answers within. And when you've lost someone important to you, it takes more time still. Hear me. You are strong enough. In time, you will find your answers.
My skills were once widely recognized, though I may have used them to try and end your life.
Oh, well, thank you for stopping, I Am Witch. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good evening. Take care. Also, I was very skillful, and the skillful was me killing you.
If that were the case, you would have gone sailing over the edge of the Bionis shoulder a long time ago.
I believe so too. When in reality, I'm standing here talking with you.
I love the idea of Tyrea just yeeting Melia off the side of the cliff.
So then,
Just picking
I
her
think
up and
that leaves
throwing
us
her.
some room for friendship, doesn't it?
You speak just like those Homs you traveled with.
I take that as a compliment, actually. But it's as you say. It's yet another thing I've learned from them.
Why are you so damn persistent? Is that your crown princess duty? Or do you simply pity the weakling I've become?
Enough. I'll hear no more of this self-loathing. My heart tells me it's the right thing to do. That is all. That is my reason, and the only answer you'll get.
Melia.
What's more, Tyrea? You're all the family I have left.
Very much true. We have seen all of her other family die horrifically.
Listen. Once we have dealt with the matter at hand, would you please give me your answer again?
And what if I cannot give you the answer that you're looking for?
I will respect whatever conclusion you arrive at, so long as it's one you can live with.
Don't get your hopes up.
Fine. That will suffice for now. I'll be waiting, Tyrea.
Should I really go along with Melia? Am I worthy? After all the years spent in shadows, all the blood. Yumea, Mother, please give me a sign.
And a lightning bolt pierces through the heavens and hits Tyrea square on the noggin. Okay, that was a great scene, though. I don't know why that was kept in a quiet moment. Like, you could easily miss that. Just insta-kill, there we go. I don't know why that was kept isolated like that. That's a great scene. That should have been mandatory. Why is that an optional quiet moment? That's the best character moment we've had in this entire side DLC. I keep calling it DLC. It's not DLC. I didn't download it. It comes with the remake. It comes with the remaster. That's like saying Bowser's Fury is Mario 3D World DLC. It's not, no. Mario 3D World was originally released on the Wii U. It got a Switch re-release, and with it they released it was Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which was basically just a second adventure set that used the 3D World engine. But no, it's not DLC. If you buy the cart, you just have it. I already have 3D World on the Wii U. I have considered getting it on the Switch solely to be able to play Bowser's Fury. I think Nene needs to talk to her. I love the comic that Shushu is painting here. Shushu is living in an IRL Looney Tunes bit. Alright, we gotta find an herb for this person. Oh yeah, want to hear the funny thing? Sure, I guess. Oh, that is interesting. I don't know how I would feel if one of my IRL friends saw, like, an older video of mine. I mean, I don't have that many old videos, in the sense that I only started about 3 years ago. This was before I even met them, yeah. I only started streaming about 3 years ago, and I didn't start uploading VODs until 2.5, so I don't have that much old of a backlog to go through, and most of my friends then are the same friends now, but that I have always wondered that if I'm ever going to meet someone, like, long-term down the road who, like, somehow recognizes me from my videos. Like, hey, I saw these videos, And there was this weird dude named Jam that was just nodding off half the time while playing Pokemon Fire Red. Do you know anything about that? What are you talking about? Surely no, no. You've been on YouTube for 10 years? Holy moly! Congratulations, Psycrafter. Let us know when you have the 10-year anniversary so we can give it a proper celebration. I mean, I've been on YouTube probably that long, but not making content. I've been on YouTube just like having an account for about 10 years, but like I only started making content well, okay, there was a brief period in high school where I thought I would make skit videos like old Vines and stuff. This was after Vine had died. I don't know what I was thinking. So I made a couple IRL videos, but I did not know how to edit to save my life. And most of them were pretty poor. They've all since been scrubbed from the internet, or so I hope. I made those about like 2018 probably, and then stopped doing that. And then around 2022, because during COVID I started watching a lot of Twitch streams. I was like, hey, I could do this. And then finally around late 2022, I was like, alright, I'll stop procrastinating and I'll start doing this. And I've pretty much been doing it ever since. I'll be streaming on that 10-year anniversary of June 29th. Alright. You heard that, chat. June 29th, 2026. Tune into Psycrafter for Psycrafter's 10-year anniversary. So can't view this quiet moment. And tune in next month for her anime opening ranking as well, which I will be at, apparently. I'm still down to do that, for the record. I just completely forgot we had talked about that. Man, y'all can't decide what gates y'all want open and closed anymore. Alright, let's speed this up a little. Also, first and foremost, did the little crap run here, or? I guess he didn't show up here. Good. There we go, we've leveled up more arts. Alright, so yeah, so he didn't escape here. Do any of them want to comment on the fact that Melly almost got killed by this fool? I guess not. Alrighty then. Alright, we do need to go to Junks for some stuff. Oh, well that's odd. What's the matter, Shulk? Kid is missing. I could have sworn I saw one right here. You think someone took it? One explanation. I hope it turns out to be nothing. Shulk, there's something lying over there. Huh? There is. Looks like some kind of note. It's an inventory of military goods, and it's signed by the person in charge. Sulfus, I think, maybe? I believe there was a guard here by that name in that regiment. According to the inventory, he's meant to work on recovering material from a number of caches on the mountain's shoulder. Maybe he's the one who took the kid as well? Oh great, another long side quest. Luckily we are not 100%ing this again, so... Not the end of the world if we simply just don't do it. Only available at certain types of day. Okay. That's kind of annoying, but... Kino in the Doldrums.
Such very depressed.
What
Not,
is it,
I'm
Kino?
sad, just such
Has
very
something
depressed.
happened?
Miss Melly.
Me depressed too. Here, here.
Why the sighing? It's unlike the bright, bubbly Kino I know.
What? Kino not allowed to be moody? It's sensitive, especially at age of now.
I see. And I hope you'll forgive me. So something worrying you? Anything you care to discuss with me?
Doubt if can help. But maybe Miss Melly have some advice.
Oh, very well. In that case, I'm all ears.
No, you're not.
Follow Miss Melly and
You're all
Shulk
half
will
Homs,
stop you
half
what you
Hyentia.
come with.
Yes, quite.
But at start, Kino never think Kino come to such very far away place. That why, when Kino leave, Kino not say bye-byes to Mama Pom.
Aww.
If Kino come back now, there's sure to be heck to pay. And Mama Pon angry, wants to look like chew toy. Just thought of remember makes Moo go plunge.
Did Oka really have such force of character? But don't fret. It's only because she worries about you.
I feel so bad for Oka. Imagine having to deal with, Kino and Riki's antics. Goodness. Not to mention all the other children they had.
That intensity is nothing but a sign that you are loved dearly, Kino.
Miss Melly sure.
Yes. I'd say she only scolds you because she cares.
Mama Pon get angry because love. Kino not really understand.
Look at it this way. Kino, you are her beloved son. If you were hurt, Okka would be sad, would she not? Therefore, when she scolds you, it's to try and ensure that you don't put yourself in harm's way. So, do not think it cruelty.
Kino, no. Everything resolved. If Miss Melly just asked Momopon to tone down harsh when angry at Kino.
Perfect. I see no flaws with this plan.
If do that, even Momopon may become a bit gentle upon.
No, that I cannot do.
Mama, why no?
You really need me to explain. Isn't it the mark of a Heropon to take responsibility for their own actions? At least I believe Ricky did, to an extent.
The to an extent is doing the heavy lifting there.
If you wanted to come with us, you should have asked Ricky and Okka's permission to begin with. Don't you think that's what a Heropon ought to do? You'll find as you go through life, similar situations may reoccur. If they do, and if you act the way you did this time, nobody will acknowledge you as a true Heropon.
Melia just hitting him with the truth bombs.
Miss Melly's so stern. Kino admit defeat. Sneaking onto boat was naughty behavior.
Kino, once you realize you have done wrong, you must reflect on it and rectify it as soon as you can. If you let the chance slip you by, you may not get another.
Kino got it, Miss Melly. From now, Kino promised to never follow friends or sneaky skulky again. We'll follow friends proudly.
Oh. It seems I didn't explain properly after all. What you did wrong was to cause Okka undue concern. So you'll have to accept your punishment, put time into self-reflection, and next time, simply do better. That is the behavior that will let you grow on your path as a mighty hero.
Understood? Kino promise.
I wonder if he really understood.
It's a no pawn, so there's like a 50-50, honestly. Honestly, that was a nice heart-to-heart too. The recent heart-to-hearts have been bangers. Right, let's see where it's trying to take us. Wait, you're level 64, we can take you. I think this is the first time we've played Kino in a battle. At least it's on level 67. like how I'm still collecting the blue shiny things, even though I don't really know what I'm even using them for. It's not like we need them to level up affinity for heart-to-hearts or anything. Oh, okay, is this a path we haven't gone down yet? No, I guess not, because the other path loops upward and we would take that. Okay. Yeah, so we have never gone down here before. Because we've gone, obviously we've gone to the left, because that leads to, that's the gate that leads to the city, but... More haunts. Very nice. Nope, we accidentally targeted haunts when I was trying to get gems. Alright. Ah, well.
Any around here?
You're feeling sudden depressed.
Very well then, Kino. Why don't I whip up your favorite dish?
Oh, we apparently need to defeat these for some unknown reason. Is it animal cruelty if the animal attacks first? Yeah, if anything, we're the ones being... dealing with cruelty in that scenario. Unless you're asking seriously, in which case I have no idea. Psycrafter, I feel like where you live in Australia, animal cruelty laws would actually be to prevent the animal from being cruel to people. Although I live in Florida and we have plenty of dangerous animals here too, so I guess I can. I never realized how much weird it was to see alligators all the time until I saw a friend from the north freak out when they saw one in like a retention pond. And I was just like, yeah, that's where they are, buddy. Suddenly got dogpiled by a bunch of enemies here. There we go. Okay, this guy has an interesting symbol. I feel like we need to attack him for that. Oh, he's a fog beast! Fog beasts are more powerful than their regular monster equivalents. In addition to that, they also spread a riot surge that set radius around themselves, drawing in nearby monsters. Enemies who come under the effects of the surge will become aggressive towards choking the party. In addition, these enemies will be affected by the riot aura, increasing their level based on the strength of the fog beast. Uh-oh, indeed. This fight music's pretty good too. It's very Persona-y. Not like when you're battling in Persona, but like when you're exploring somewhere. No, the other one was 70s cop music. I'm asking where it is. Probably, I think it depends on what creatures we fight. The Fogborn probably have a different theme. Yep, see, the 70s cop music's back. It just depends on whether or not you're fighting Fogborn or like a regular enemy. Yay! Cop music's back, let's go! Oh, and Shul Camellia leveled up from that. There we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, I am asleep. Oh gosh. Oh, that's why we're getting dogpiled by like 50 enemies. Okay. Alright. Yeah, maybe don't attack those guys. There was an enemy. There was like an item, though, we need to get from there. can at least try to kill a couple of them and then run away so the herd is thinned out a little bit. Never mind. No, I will do this. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. Okay, we're fighting this guy now, I guess. I mean, they did say there would be formidable foes on this path, so guess that tracks. Since you're ready to enter the fray, but I don't care, because we're doing this on our own. The angle's not doing this enemy favors. No, it is not. Oh, missed the last one. Why'd the background music get quieter? That's weird. Yeah, it did get quieter for some reason. Maybe just a glitch. Maybe I thought the battle was over, so it started to fade it out and didn't. Did I just die back to back? Great. Nope, there's more. You know, you're not a very good healer, Kino. Can I just say that? Kino will remember that. And knowing Kino, he probably won't. Oh, they keep in... Do they just keep infinitely respawning? I mean, if they weren't slightly too leveled for us, this would be a great grinding spot. Great. Man, the enemies here suck. You know what? Let's just move. No, wait, that's why we're trying, because we got to get the thing. Great, just leveled up. How are we already near death? Thank you, Kino, for healing us. Screw it, I'm not going for this item. Maybe later, but not now. We'll take this on, though. Oh, look at all the tortoises here. Ow. Who taught the tortoise how to fight? Yeah, the tortoise got hands. We'll save the Pawn Specters for another time. Get the feeling we'll need to. Alright, we need to try to sneak past these guys if we can. Especially that guy because he's a fog beast. No music here. This is very eerie. This is the Forbidden Hushland. Oh, you left. Never mind. Man, these enemies love their sleep spells, don't they? Oh. go. Alright, making our way through. This is a long distance. We are very underleveled for this. Right, sneak past here. Well, there's a maze in here. Quarry Colonnade. Zicker Magna Quarry. Strength and Unity. View.
Why Mr. Shulk stopped so sudden?
I was just thinking about the cave near Colony 9. Do you know it, Nene? It's called Tephra Cave.
Nene no place. Nene tag along once with group of hum-hum. Went to fetch ether cylinders.
I've done that too sometimes. Went with Ryan a couple of times.
The last time was the most interesting, let me tell you.
Mama, hooray for twinsies! Nene went there during rebuilding effort.
So you did your part to help Nene. Thanks for that.
It not thing that need thanks per se. Just doing civic duty. Must stay friends and work together. With all peoples that live in worlds.
That's right.
Well, that's corny.
But folk here have lot of angry scuffles. Fight between neighbors bad. Should watch Nene and Kino. Learn to everyone play nice.
Well, I wouldn't say the people here are enemies exactly. They just don't know how to work out their feelings.
Yeah, I'm sure that one Hyantia just didn't know how to work out his feelings when he bombed a laboratory and tried to kill a child with a sword. I'm sure he wasn't an enemy there.
That just fancy way of saying fighting?
It's not exactly like fighting. Both sides do understand each other, but their paths took them in different directions.
What Mr. Shulk mean?
If the two sides had simply hated each other, they wouldn't just leave. They tried to drive the other side out by force. But that's not what they did. They still have common ground to stand on. And Melly is here now. They just need some time to mull things over.
Mr. Shulk is very kind person. Very different from Mama Pon. When Nene and Kino get into bad fight, Mama Pon spank first, then ask questions. Nene and Kino always in tears, but always say sorries and make up with hug. End of end, friendship become much stronger. Being friends mean a whole lot more fun, and more fun is more good.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Also,
That's basically the
everyone
support.
in Colony 9 was friends from start.
Well, that's because everyone there was working to help rebuild. We all share the same dream.
But dreams of people here all really all that different from each other.
For now, I guess. But Melly is doing the best she can, and we need to as well.
Nene understand. Nene will Wait until Miss Melia make dreams of everyone mushed together as one. But if dream of Miss Melia not go through to everyone, in that case, Nene will give vicious spankings, and no one spared, even not Mr. Shulk.
Uh-oh.
What? Me as well? Just promise to be gentle.
Y'all be careful. Nene's got the frickin' belt. Wait, actually, do you think Nene's more of a belt wielder or a chancla wielder? Either way, we will have a whole week to muse on that. Because this is the end of stream. We will go into the Zeker Magna Quarry... Oh, Zeker Marga Quarry next time. But for now, I think this is a good place to wrap it up. We will explore the cave next time. We will get the MacGuffin. We will try to fight back the fog. We will hopefully not have as much discussion about slavery. That came up way too often in this specific stream for some reason. We will try to work on that. Can't make any promises, especially given Cult of the Lambs the next stream, so... yeah. Welcome to Jam Plays Games, where we just talk about out-of-pocket things all the time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a pleasure streaming for you all today. If you want updates on when I'm next live, please check the Discord. If you want archives for all of my streams, including this one, please check the YouTube channel. Both are linked in the channel description, or you can type in !YouTube and !Discord. I always say that in the wrong order, dang it. But anyways, let me find you guys a raid target, and tonight that is going to be... Annie! Annie and Blue are playing some Elden Ring. Go say hey to them. I will see you guys on Thursday with more Cult of the Lamb. Until then, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.